Sir, in the last video, we covered very clearly what is exception, what is the purpose of exception handling, and what is the meaning of exception handling. Sir, now the next topic as the part of exception handling, we have to discuss a runtime stack mechanism. What is this one, sir? Can you please spell out? A runtime stack mechanism. Sir, actually, if you have idea about these stacks, in the future exception handling concepts you can understand very easily. Of course, this one not talks about direct exception handling, but having this knowledge is a highly recommended. The remaining exception handling terminology you can able to understand, right? Okay, well, so now for every I have one program is there. Assume that I have one Java program is there. In that Java program, there may be a chance of multiple multiple threads are there, but every Java program contain at least one thread. What is that thread? Main thread. I hope you people may have idea. Main thread. Every Java program contain at least one thread. That thread is main thread. Now, for every thread, JVM will create one runtime stack. Remember this one. For every thread, JVM will create one runtime stack. Assume that this is the runtime stack of this T1. This T1 or main thread or some. For every thread, JVM will create one runtime stack. Every method call performed by thread. Every method call, because this T1 may execute M1, this T1 may execute M2 or main method, like each and every method call performed by this T1, one entry will be saved inside the corresponding stack. Regarding for every method call, one entry will be stored inside a stack. This entry is called stack frame. This entry is called stack frame or activation record. Regarding this entry is called one stack frame or activation record. Okay, like. Sir, once assume that T1 calls M1. Oh, T1 calls M1, compulsory one entry will be stored in the stack. Once M1 completed, now the corresponding entry from the stack will be removed. Remember this one. Once that method call will be completed, now the corresponding entry from the stack will be removed. Are you able to understand? After completing all method calls, now this thread is going to terminate. Before terminating this thread, the corresponding empty stack will be destroyed by Java virtual machine. JVM is the responsible to destroy this empty stack. JVM is the responsible to create empty stack at the beginning. JVM will destroy this empty stack, right? Sir, observe. Are you able to understand? Just let me use the terminology. Of course, once I explain with an example, then you can able to understand, right? Sir, now for every thread, JVM will create one stack. Every method call performed by the thread, one entry will be stored in the stack. Once that method call execution completes, automatically that entry by default will be removed from the stack. Once the stack is empty, all method calls completed, now this empty stack will be destroyed by JVM. Any doubt? All the people are in a position to understand, right? Sir, let me go for a small chota example, then you can get much clarity, right? Observe very carefully, sir. Assume I have one class test, sir. I have class test is there. Assume this class test contain public static void main method string array args. Public static void main method string array args. Now this main method is calling do stuff method. Main method is calling which method, sir? Do stuff method. Now public static void do stuff. Public static void do stuff. This do stuff internally calls do more stuff. This do stuff internally calls do more stuff. Okay, well, now public static void do more stuff. Public static void do more stuff. Okay, inside do more stuff, system.out.println hello like I took, sir. A simple program. Here, how many methods are there? Main method, do stuff, do more stuff. Main method internally calls do stuff. Do stuff internally calls do more stuff. Do more stuff just a print SOP of hello. Okay, well. Now my question is, take very special case, sir. In this program, how many threads are there? You respond, friends. How many threads are there in this program? Only one thread, main thread. That's all, because I didn't create any child threads and so on. Every Java program by default contain one thread. What is that threads are? Main thread. Now for main thread, for every thread, JVM will create one empty stack. For every thread, JVM will create one stack, one runtime stack. Sir, this is the runtime stack of main thread. Remember this. Sir, who creates this one? JVM is the responsible to create this runtime stack. Now can you please tell main thread which method will be called by the main thread? First. Which method? What is the first method which is executed by main thread? Main thread is always responsible to call main method. Remember this one, sir. Which thread is going to execute main method? Main thread, sir. So for every method call performed by main thread, one entry will be stored. Remember, now main method will be called by main thread. That's why for this method call, one entry will be stored in the corresponding stack. Okay, one entry will be stored in the stack. Now yata part of main method, sir, it is calling do stuff. Regarding do stuff, again do stuff will be executed by main thread only, because only one thread. Every method call will be executed by main. Now yata part of main method, sir, do stuff method it is calling. That's why for this do stuff method, one entry will be stored in the corresponding stack. Regarding do stuff also stored in the corresponding stack. Okay, now the control came to do stuff, sir. But at the part of do stuff, now it is calling do more stuff. Regarding at the part of do stuff, now it is calling what? Do more stuff. Okay, remember. Now, sir, it is also a method call. For this method call also, one entry will be stored inside a stack. Do more stuff. Are you getting? One entry will be stored inside a stack. This entry is called do more stuff. Now the control came to do more stuff. Observe very carefully, sir. Sir, inside do more stuff, just the SOP of hello is there. Are you getting SOP of hello? That's why what output by default we are going to get, hello is the answer. Okay, well. Sir, after printing SOP of hello, is this do more stuff completed or not? Please confirm. This do more stuff completed or not? Yes. Once if any method call execution completed, now the corresponding entry will be removed from the stack. Now which is the corresponding entries are? Do more stuff will be removed from the stack. Okay, removed from the stack. Now once this one completed, now the control will goes to do stuff, because do more stuff method call completed. Now no other thing is there to continue. That's why do stuff is also completed. Once do stuff completed, remove the corresponding entry from the stack. Okay, JVM will remove the corresponding entry from the stack, sir. Now sir, control goes to main. Inside main, other than do stuff call, nothing is there. That's why main method is also completed. If the main method completed, now the corresponding entry will be removed from the stack. Have you observed, right? Now can you please guide? Sir, now the stack will become empty. My main method is also completed. Nothing there to execute. That's why just before terminating main thread, JVM will destroy this empty stack. Are you getting? This empty stack will be destroyed by JVM. Are you getting? So this is what you people should be aware, which is nothing but runtime stack mechanism. Clear for all of it? What is the meaning of runtime stack mechanism? Okay. So for every thread, JVM will create a separate stack. Every method call performed by the thread, one entry will be stored in the corresponding stack. Once that method execution completed, the corresponding entry will be removed, sir. After completing all method calls, now the stack will become empty. Before terminating the thread, JVM will destroy the corresponding stack. This mechanism is nothing but what? Runtime stack mechanism. Next, each entry in the stack is called activation record. Activation record or stack frame. Are you getting? Activation record or stack frame. Each entry is called activation record or stack frame. Is it clear? Any explanation is required about runtime stack mechanism? Of course, you may ask, sir, why you are covering the other part of exception handling? Because if you can understand this one, the remaining concepts of exception handling, you can easily understand, sir, because it is the base for remaining topics of exception handling. Clear?